Hey, this is Phoenix. Back um to the channel. Sorry, it's been a minute. Uh, been trying to do some shorts, but life is life. But I am back with a full video of Wonder Woman issue number 16 within the All-In era of DC with the old Bullet logo. I've been loving it, or Legacy 816 as well. Uh, this is written by Tom King, and the fill-in artist, I guess you can call it, is Bruno Redondo, the guy most people known. He's known for the Nightwing run with Tom Taylor, that glorious looking run. And I forgot it was even Redondo because Samper and him have a very similar style, and I should have known. But it's a gorgeous looking book. Um, let's get right into it. This book at the moment, so Wonder Woman, um, Lizzie is born. She's in Themyscira with I guess Hippolyta or something, and she's the background character woman at the moment because the issue before you had the Wonder Girls taking every aspect of the Sovereign's way of being the Sovereign, from his money to other associating um, things that let him be and have his power. And in this issue, you have Detective Chimp come to his door and basically solve the case in the public eye to truly, rain hellfire on the sovereign and bring him to his knees one way or another. And it's brilliant. Detective Chimp is meant to be, what would you call the old pulp classic? Let me look it up. Columbo type of detective, especially with the famous line in the story is at the end of every questioning, uh, as Detective Chimp walks away or something, he's like, "Just one more thing," and I love it. Um, and he basically finds out that um, it's like Columbo in that regard, where I don't know a lot about Columbo, but from Tom King interviews, it's the idea like you make the person you're investigating talk and just answer for you, and they will slip at a certain point. And so they do. Uh, his name Henry was it Henry Charles? Or is it Charles Henry? Henry Charles. That's weird. That's the sovereign's name. I don't know if we knew that. Maybe we did. Um, and he's just like grotesque by this damn ape. He just hates it the whole time. And basically, uh, he said he said because they tracked info of the car that Steve was killed at the Sovereign's place, and Sovereign said, "Oh, he's just a war memorabilia guy, and he knows I am too, and he wanted to pay for it." And the more they keep talking about it, eventually the chimps, it's a certain jacket or something like that that um, Steve supposedly wanted, quote unquote. And of course, Sovereign doesn't have it, so he has to try to acquire that, and he does that via Cersei going to like a police station or something and gathering a code or like or a memorabilia place, museum maybe. And as she's doing that, Detective Chen finds her, um, and uses the Spectre on her. Uh, I guess the Spectre doesn't have a host body at the moment. If I remember, I thought he did during that those absolute power tie-ins. I don't remember what happened. I have to reread it. But they interrogate her basically off, panel, to the point where the chimp tells the sovereign that it's insane what she was willing to say. It was pretty messed up. But the fact is, she explained everything about who the sovereign is, his power, how he actually controlled supposedly our founding fathers to make them do certain things. Like he truly is the supposed king of America, and he made the founding fathers believe they have a democracy and all this crazy stuff. Who knows? It's really It'd be really messed up if that was truly true. um, but it was cool seeing the Spectre though. I was like, holy crap! I was like, because they say, where was it? Uh, was it really feces? That's a cruel thing to say to an ape, and you know what being cruel to animals is? A sin with just a giant Spectre. I don't know why it's always hokey to me. I mean, it's scary, but it's funny. It's like, oh, it's like Ghost Rider with the um, vengeance. Like someone either they also technically like sort of sinned or something. It's like, oh, but oh, innocent blood is spilled or something. um, and oh yeah, there's scenes where the Wonder Woman and I'm assuming it's her mother because she's like, oh, I'm gonna be a grandmother. Great, that's forever. And they're joking about like, well, you're a god, like you have no problem with that. It's like, well, gods, they come and go, but a grandmother sticks forever. And I'm like, okay. Um, but by the end, detective finds out about everything. Of course, Henry or Sovereign is like, well, they can't take the word of a witch, and he's like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, maybe he'll speak with my lawyer later. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, you won't ever have to see me again. So he leaves, and then a knock comes at the door like the next second. The Sovereign opens it up, and it's Clark Kent asking questions about everything. So that was insane. So the public eventually finds out about the Sovereign. So I don't know how it truly ends the next episode, but next episode's wrong with me. Next issue. I think the next issue should be the last of the Sovereign or issue 19. What issue? What did I say? What issue is this? Uh, 16. I think they said 19 or Tom King minus. I think 18 or 19 would be the last of the Sovereign. So that's okay. And then the backup is Jimmy Olsen talking about like what he's learned about the Sovereign as like on his podcast or something like that. Which is basically what was told in the first part of the story. Um, but yeah, I love this issue. I keep loving it. It's just a fun, um, like I don't know how like this still is my favorite. Wonder Woman's still my favorite DC series, I should say, of this year, maybe last year, who knows. My favorite issue too. Um, I would say is also issue 6 when she fights Grail, Wonder Woman. That's one of the best fights of the year. But yeah, let me know in the comments anywhere what you think about the issue. We think about the series. A lot of people are very negative, or they are Wonder. If you're a Wonder Woman fan throughout the ages, maybe of course you have a different point of view. I was never. I like Wonder Woman. I just never read the comics. Um, or I should say her comics at least. I know there's good runs and here and there, but yeah. But let me know how you feel, and I will. Let's see how the next one is. See you again. Like, comment, and subscribe.